Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another game of Changeling the Dreaming 20th Anniversary Edition in the Living World of Darkness. Today, Sheya and Alice are meeting at Caldwell's Teahouse for a private engagement. Dross has been traded, silence has been ensured, and privacy guaranteed. And as a result of this, Alice is waiting for Sheya to arrive. She is early and currently sitting in a booth near the door.
So Sheya comes. She has her hoodie down, looking down. She's obviously trying not to look at places at a particular area. Fuck. Oh shit. Alice, say fuck. And she'll just sit. Shit.
Is everything okay?
Fuck. No, it's not.
What's wrong?
Wanna wake up? She looks at a well, what, just but she turns to English. Just leave me alone. I love you.
Sheya, what's wrong?
I want to wake up.
Alice will make a perception kenning roll. That would be 3 successes. Kind of looks Sheya over once, maybe twice. Give me one moment. I totally forgot to grab something. Alice will walk out of the shop for a moment and take a look at the street real quick. And I'm going to bug Carol with a quick question. Sorry for the delay. And she is going to walk up with a quarter in hand and put it into a newspaper dispenser on the outside. She's looking for something particular, the New York Times. Grabbing a copy of that paper, she will go back inside and tap Sheya on the shoulder. Sheya? I have something for you right now. Take a look at this.
She'll turn around to look.
Alice has opened the page without looking at it directly to the obituary section. Hey, you should read this. It's totally interesting.
She'll like kind of roughly, not aggressively, but like roughly take the paper. And she starts reading it.
The obituary section, one of the most boring portions of a newspaper, listing out just names and dates and death. And so I believe that just requires a straight banality roll to snap out of.
Yeah. Just one success is all I need.
Well, no, what you need to do is not get a success.
Oh, banality roll. I thought it was a.
No, a banality roll. So
Oh, okay.
I know you
I
don't have
rolled my
5
glamour.
banality.
Oh shit! Fuck you, dice gods.
Well, today is your banality day, I guess. So I don't know how much banality you gain. I am not the authority on this, but let me real quick look that up. Sheya dies. Oh well, that will end the scene very quick.
The book actually has Shay's name on it.
And Alice will be horrified, and well, it was part of an adventure, so I won't gain banality, but you know. Where is the rules and systems? All right. So gaining banality, blah blah blah. So you rolled banality. Oh, it's not what you roll is banality. You roll if you have a banality trigger, um you roll glamour difficulty 8, and if you okay, so that's how that works.
Oh, so I
Interesting.
did it right the first time. It was a banality thing. It was a
Yeah.
glamour roll.
Yeah, I thought you had to roll banality itself.
No, oh, so glamour. If it's glamour, I got and difficulty 8. I do have a from the first roll.
Yes, you got a
9.
so you
Basically.
succeed and you don't gain banality.
Okay, good. Because if it was the other thing that you said, where she gets a banality point, she would have told us to fuck off and walked away. But yeah. So I guess she's out, and she's like, "Fuck."
Yeah, for a moment a cold sense settles on Shea for that, and then of course she is suddenly free from her nightmare.
So as the cold, but still, as the cold thing, as the mixture of the cold thing and what she sees in her nightmares, she goes, "1 sec," and she goes to the bathroom, and she'll come out like a few minutes later. Okay, I'm better now. She looks around. Yep, better. Fuck.
So, just the two of us today, and I'm glad to have shocked you out of your trance.
Yeah, thanks. I can't wait for this fucking nightmare to be over.
Sooner rather than later. Have you moved to Brooklyn yet?
No, I've been busy. It's hard concentrating.
Uh, what what have you been busy with?
Work, trying to get more money to actually get a place, and I've trying to raise money for the whole thing, for the idea you had,
Well,
and
one step
I
at a time.
and she'll nod. And I just got over my whole alcohol addiction, and it's not easy these days. I don't want to get on it again, and I try. It's hard, and I just have trouble concentrating.
I guess that brings us to our current discussion. I heard you got in trouble with Count Leon.
Oh, that I mean, yeah. He asked me not to call him Samba in public, and I said okay.
I meant before that.
Oh, before that, yeah, yeah. I'm fixing that.
What happened?
I mean, before. was back at the wedding.
No,
When
no, I heard about that part, but like in my case, I was consigned to Queens until further notice. There have been some things I've done to um, protect the right of ignorance by where I've had to make a few daily appearances in a different barony. Because if I don't, then people are going to start questioning and prying into my more secretive aspects of life.
So what was my punishment? You is what you were asking.
She nods.
I can't use magic on Faye
Till when?
till I prove that I respect the sheet
She nods her head.
and that I understand it. I mean, I saved a people at with the whole, Oh, you see, what was the name of the bad guy? Shit, I forgot the name.
The ranters.
With the whole helping with the ranters shit that helped, you know, with life and all.
So, step one.
I shall not.
What about sense?
I mean, I'm trying to help with the whole problem right now. With helping with. Oh, you see, what are the names of the shit of the creatures again?
The Baku and Mara.
I'm trying to, help with Baku and Mara and shit.
And which part of the sheet will that uphold?
Let me see. Wait, let me pull it out. Right to dream. Because if we have fucking nightmares every time, that doesn't really hold up the right to dream, does it?
I guess. I thought the right to dream covered us harvesting glamour from others.
Well, that not ravaging. Not really sure. I haven't ravaged. I mean, not really sure how is that. I've never done that, so that just. But yeah, right to rescue. I mean, those
Which of
nightmares, if they keep coming, we're gonna get a hell lot of that fucking. But now we're gonna get a whole lot of fucking more banal.
are we?
Yeah, we're fucking running. It's all becoming normal. Bane with becoming banal with the nightmares is bigger risks.
She quirks a brow. Is there something I missed? Is banality being infused by the nightmares?
What are you trying to say, Alice? What are you doing?
Asking a question. I'm very confused.
I'm trying to sort my life out, Alice. What are you trying to do right now? What did you ask me here?
To give you a hand.
Hey, then just ask me. Just tell me what to do. Don't.
Why would I tell you what to do? I'm
Tell me how I can help. How I can get out of this fucking mess. I didn't want
Oh,
to be in
that
that.
I already told you how to do. I mean, politics.
And
I
I'm trying
was.
that.
Mm, Are you running for the office, or do you mean another way?
Oh, I'm not sure how that. No, that whole charity thing. Probably, I'm not sure. It's. I don't know. I don't think that counts as politics, does it?
It does with mortal politics, which is something that I think will be helpful to you. But I'm here to try to help you with more fey politics.
So what do I do? Yeah, get involved in politics. Yes.
Well, I don't have all the answers. I just had a suggestion.
Okay, what is your suggestion?
Go to a political event.
Is there any coming up?
Um, Not that I know of, but I will be the first to admit I have not been paying much attention to Queen's politics, which I should have, because that's what got me in trouble in the first place. However, I eventually plan on holding some sort of charity event. I just have to make sure I get my uh, glamour filled apology concert to Queens off the ground first, which would give me some time to talk to you. Maybe give you a hand preparing for such an event.
Okay, what would I do?
Well, show politeness, respect, and above all, deference to those in power.
I can do that.
And with a little help, I think you'll be able to put on quite the performance.
A little help. I think I need a lot of help. I fucking swear all the fucking time. I swear all the time. She'll say, smoking.
Well, so do knockers, but more what I meant was basic respect.
Okay, that I can do. With I can do. I showed respect with her when I was on trial, which doesn't count because that was after I turned into a dragon. And but yes, showed respect when I was on trial.
I heard from Little Bird that you referred to Count Leon as Mufasa.
That was after.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, told you that just then.
I know.
Am I your little bird? She'll say with a smile.
That was the implication, yes.
But I can show respect.
You can. I'm certain of it. But you often don't. And I think that's what Count Leon is finding less agreeable. I mean, after all, the right of domain is one of the most fragile aspects of the sheet that currently governs the county, especially with what happened in Brooklyn.
Yeah, that's what the thing.
Pardon?
I said, yeah. She said, yeah, that was a thing. Yeah.
So, part of proving whether you like it or not, that you respect the right of domain, is you're going to have to show proper respect to everyone who has a position, a title within their domains.
See, problem with that is they don't always respect. I have to respect them without them respecting me. Fuck it. I mean, no, don't fuck it. I have trouble with that.
I know. And
Fuck it, I have even more trouble with them not respecting my friends sometimes. Well, most of the time.
how long do you think you can get away with that before you're just exiled or imprisoned?
I mean, I know myself. I know what I stand for. If I'm going to go to prison for not respecting someone who doesn't respect my fucking friend, fucking prison.
And is that what your friends want?
No, but I can't stand.
You can't stand to see them hurt.
I can't stand that, and I can't. But I also can't stand hear someone disrespect my friends.
So, to protect your friends' feelings, you're going to hurt your friends?
Fuck it. Why are you smart? She'll say,
Because I go to a variety of libraries. I have a friend who's a slua, and I have a husband with access to a massive library.
it was a fucking rhetorical question, Alice. He just smart.
I'm very proud of how smart I am, she says, smiling. I'm not going to downplay that. I worked hard to know what I know.
No, yeah, I do. It's not what I'm trying to say.
English is neither of our first languages, so I don't think English is the best medium for trying to sometimes say what we need. Unfortunately, the best medium, we would not understand the word each other is saying at all. So,
But I mean, that works both ways, doesn't it? To help
the
my friends, I have to accept that other people are going to insult them
mhm.
for no fucking reason. I mean, most, don't get me wrong.
Oh, come on. You know that everyone has a reason. It's not always a good reason, and often isn't a good reason.
Sorry, I don't consider because I think I'm better than you. A fucking reason.
You don't, but that's the reason that they have. And they have a deeper reason than that behind that. I mean, for some of them, it's a matter of they feel they earned their titles, they've earned their positions. They hold themselves to a standard that you might not agree with, but that's why. I don't often agree with it, but it's there.
And she'll sit down next to her, like pull her hoodie down. I hate it when you're right. And she'll smile.
Uh, Another thing is that, I mean, keep in mind some of your friends are nobles now. And before you say no, they're not, because they deny it, the fact that councilman and governor have been ranked to be equal to knight and baron means they're nobles.
I mean, I wasn't going to deny it because I consider you a friend and you're a noble. I'm not sure. Yeah, Alice and William though, and I mean there and Amber. I mean, they're equal to you, but does that mean they're nobles? I thought you had to be part of a house to be noble. Isn't that the big thing?
Mm, if you have to be part of a house, then what about me?
I mean, aren't you part of a house technically now because you've married that guy? You've married, no.
No more than a Gwydion marrying a Beaumain would suddenly become a Beaumain. So me being houseless, whoops, she says, smiling.
So wait, you're houseless?
Hmm.
Huh? I thought you. Oh, okay.
If you haven't noticed, no one refers to me as Alice Amari, app, whatever. Now, we're in private, which is why I paid for this. So I can say stuff like that because when you're in the company of your friends, it's okay to let loose. It's the difference between face and self. In public, we have to have a different face.
Hmm.
In addition, even if you don't respect the position or you don't respect the person, you, in general, respect people, right?
Unless they are show disrespect to me or my friends, yeah.
So if someone shows disrespect, you're going to just get rid of all human decency and you'll just stab them or you'll rip their arms off.
No, I'll just. The most of the time, I just tell them to go fuck themselves.
So you'll lower yourself to their standards.
I mean, if they don't respect me, if they don't respect my friends, why the fuck should I respect them?
Never said that you had to respect them, but show basic respect, right? Basic human respect, you know? Nowhere in the right to domain does it say you have to like everyone.
I'm not talking about liking, I'm talking about respect. I have a trouble respecting someone who's going to be disrespecting people that I care about.
No, you're talking about you're having trouble showing respect. And I'm trying to explain that showing respect and being and them having your respect are two different things.
I have trouble showing respect to someone who is
So you're willing
disrespecting me.
you're willing to die over a single insult. You're worse than Sir Christian was then. You remember him?
Don't remind me.
Yeah, and he would go into a rage over a single insult.
I don't find to rage, I just
You just try
ignore
to
them.
make the other
Tell them,
person angry.
no, I just tell them to fuck off and walk away.
Right, which means you're trying to make him angry. You could just walk away, but you're adding the fuck off because you want to insult them. You want to make them mad. You want to hurt them, which in turn means that you're opening yourself up to attack. You could just walk away at that point, and that's not disrespectful. You choose to escalate the situation. Why?
I'm gonna need tea. It should always be. Because there's something inside me that says what they did wasn't right.
Are you Seelie or unseelie?
I'm silly.
And then what does it matter? If you don't respect them, who cares what they say? Their words don't matter. It's not like you're some sort of Seelie baroness who believes that, you know, honor is life.
No, honor is not like fuck. Don't know if I have honor.
So who cares if they don't respect you? Who cares? Why bother?
It's not so much. I mean, disrespecting me, yeah, I kind of have a little trouble with. It's disrespecting my friends.
Then who cares what they
I
say
mean,
to your friends because their words don't matter?
it should not. Hmm.
You don't like Count Leon that much as a parent.
I mean, not. No, he's all right for a. I mean, no, he's all right. I mean, I've met a lot worse. Yeah, he can be a bit snobbish and that, but I can deal with him. I used to not like him, I think, because I was angry the first time I met him. But no, I don't have too much of a I don't have a problem with him.
Then why call him Mufasa?
Oh, that I thought that was just funny. But if she doesn't want me to call him that, I won't call him that.
Why would that be funny?
Do you know why? No, but seriously, she does that. I didn't mean to call him that as an insult. And if he doesn't want me to call him that, I won't call him that. If he wants an apology, I'll give it to him because he's.
No,
I
I'm
do.
I'm trying to make a lesson out of this. It's people if you don't know someone very well, it's a bad idea to make a joke like that at their expense. It's not polite.
I mean, okay. And he asked me to stop, and I did.
Right. But being polite means not doing that in the first place. And I'm trying to teach you some basic etiquette for the upcoming events. Remember?
I just don't see how Mufasa
How
is insulting.
it doesn't matter if you see it as insulting, it matters if they do. If someone walked up to me and said something derogatory to me, I'm not going to react very well to that. It doesn't matter if they don't think it's derogatory, it still hurts.
Which is why you tell them to stop, and they stop good. If they don't stop, then they're a fucking dickhead.
They're a dick for walking up and saying it in the first place. Politeness is about respecting people's boundaries until you really get to know them.
Okay.
You don't agree?
I mean, no, well, no. Maybe that's right. That's the way I should have learned. I've had to live like that most of my life, but I mean, the way I see it, I mean, I see what you mean. It's something I'm trying to still understand, but yes, okay. I think I can get it.
I mean, you've gone on a lot before about how you don't like the way nobles treat people because it's like, why say something disrespectful to someone you just met, right? You've said that before. I remember because Sir Christian said a lot of disrespectful things in front of you.
Sure not. Okay, I think I'm starting to get it.
Mhm. I think the English phrase is like "watch what you say."
Yes, that's the phrase.
And I think if you can show the Count that you can be polite and address people with civility, I think that might make a check on your list.
I shall not.
And I think it'll get you some more friends. You know, the kind you need to maybe win an election for an open council seat or start up a charity.
I shall not. I mean, if I had the seat in council, I don't know how much of a councilwoman, how good a councilwoman I would make.
Maybe not. You prefer um, the streets and your dance hall.
She'll nod.
But at the
And
very
she'll
least,
think.
it'll get you out of
And,
trouble.
and then it's like you can see an idea pop into her head. Ah. Wait. You did say that, like Alice, like Misha and William are kind of pretty much nobles now. Nobles have squires. I wouldn't be in a house.
If that's your dream,
I mean, a squire is. Maybe you can help me. I don't really know much about changeling politics. What is a squire's job?
to learn as much as they can about um, the nobility, to prepare themselves for the eventual promotion to knighthood, to serve in whatever capacity their knight so deems, to uphold the escheat above all, and to set a good example for commoners and their fellow nobles alike.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so is there a seed that's about protecting someone?
What do you mean?
Kind of like, hmm, I don't know, like a seed, well, a title where your duty is to protect a particular person.
That's usually the job of knights. I know my husband has a bodyguard.
And he's a knight.
Yes,
And how much does he have to get involved in politics?
a lot, because I mean, protection comes in a lot of forms, and also, by their very nature, knights are political. You're doing the bidding of a baron or the count. I mean, look at Sir Carraris, the shining example, an exemplar of how high you can rise as a knight.
I'm not like Sir Carraris, but I get your point.
Few are like Sir Carraris. Very few. No one. Zero.
I mean, very few are like, I mean, we're changelings, we're all different, we're all unique, aren't we?
Some of us are more unique than others. Um,
I mean, I don't think my friends, or you, well, you're my friend, I don't think many people would say that they can find someone else like me.
I,
Don't think many would say that they can find someone else like you.
in my case, I would disagree with you in my own very specific case.
But yeah, I see what you mean. I don't like Sakuraris, but you are right about that.
Oh,
Not many people are like him.
what's wrong with Sir Carraris?
Oh, I don't know, the fact that I saved his fucking life and he still pissed at me. Because, when I was on trial, I asked, didn't I have him as my lawyer?
Have you gone to apologize? I mean, that
Safety.
sounds like a big deal to him.
I mean, the way he was talking is like he was going to be my lawyer, but he had his interests at hand first.
Oh, he always has his interests at hand. That's how he helps people. He helps people because it will further his own interests and his goals. He,
Yeah,
look,
call that an asshole.
oh, come on. Yes, he manipulates things, but look what he did for Manhattan. He helped stabilize it and then used that to springboard himself into the position of knight to the county. I mean, what's not to like about that?
I don't like the reason he does things. But whatever.
I mean,
Hey, if someone had saved my fucking life and then okay, they did I pulled a dick move. But hey, they saved my fucking life. I can forgive one thing.
but you said you never apologized, so how can he forgive you?
I'd have okay, I do have to apologize, fine.
And you should be nice about it, she says, smiling.
Yeah, cause he's so fucking no, I have to be the even if he's still a dick about it, I have to I have to show that I'm the bigger person, right?
Hmm. And more importantly, Sir Carraris is a knight of the county. How much better does that look when the count hears about it and is like, oh, maybe Sheya has changed. Maybe I can count that towards removing my prohibition on her.
You've got a point.
Oh, and look, you're like Sir Carraris now. You're doing something to help someone else for their own good. And now you
I
have
will.
something in common.
She looks at her. I will punch you.
You do that, and I will set you on fire.
He set me on fire, and I will eat you.
And one of us can come back from this. If
Oh,
you eat
sis.
me, my enchantment never wears off, she says, quirking a brow.
Fuck. I should.
Out of everyone you know, if you really think about it, I think I'm like the second scariest one.
Wait, who would you say is the scariest one?
Sir Carraris. Uh, duh.
Yeah, he's okay.
So there you go.
Okay, I have a few things I have to do now.
Mhm. And you're going to definitely contact Sir Carraris.
I'll contact him.
And you'll take some of what I'm saying to heart, working towards being a little bit more proper, at least for the foreseeable future, till you're free of your punishment.
Yeah. I don't have to go see Corrales alone, though, right? I don't like seeing him alone. He'll try to trick me into something.
So bring someone perceptive along with you. That would be my advice.
Okay, that's good. I was supposed to do that. Yeah, okay, I'll do that.
Great. And we can have more lessons and discussions and talks. And if I need to, I will keep paying Caldwell to make sure that we have this place private, secure, where you can speak your mind like you were able to. She says, motioning around. And no one's going to be the wiser.
That works, I think. Okay.
And as a final few points, if you're wearing a dress or a skirt, you should curtsy.
Oh,
Otherwise,
that I know.
right, when you go meet Sir Carraris, I think it will help your case. Does that make sense?
I shall nod.
Great. Then, otherwise, um,
I do have a question.
sure.
If I did have a title, I mean, I brought up Squire, I brought up Knight, and if I got involved in politics, and what do you think fits me? But if I don't know much about changing politics, what do you think fits me? What do you think fits me most?
None right now, because the first thing we have to do is work on your etiquette, protocol, and politeness. Once that's covered, get back to me and I'll let you know. Because I believe you'll be different, you know? I mean, look at myself. I changed.
I don't want to change too much.
Why not?
I
I
still
thought
want to be me.
Unseelie believed change was good.
I do want to change. I just still want to be me.
You can change a lot and still be Sheya.
But a lot isn't too much.
You could change 100% and you're still Sheya. People change over time. I was but just a childling when I first stepped onto the big stage that is New York. Now look at me. I am nowhere near the same person I was.
You're very different. But yeah, I mean, there are still things that make you you that you kept the same.
A few things. But who knows? Those could change too. I walk a very fine line lately. The world, what I can do to make things better, allow, help cultivate everyone's dreams. How I have to go about that is completely different than when I first started. I can't just fight the forces of nightmares and darkness. I have to train others to do it. I can't just be a singer on the stage. I have to actually watch my finances, work with my manager, promote myself. And I can't just be the girl who's married to, you know, a baron. I have to be a baroness. I have to be the very best, like no one ever was.
Fucking Ash Ketchum.
I watch a lot of anime.
I watch more old school anime. Captain Tsubasa, Dragon Ball Z, Saint Seiya. Fucking Saint Seiya is awesome.
Oh, shonen, right. I
Yeah,
like the
but oh
shoujo
boy.
more. I prefer the romance and the stars and everything between.
I mean, no, okay, you didn't say that true, but I mean, Saint Seiya is, well, it's not the same. It's not like romance and all, but it's very meaningful. It's all about sacrificing yourself to help your friends and doing what's best.
Never, I never liked that aspect of some of the stories because sometimes they sacrifice themselves and it's really dumb. Other times it's okay, but a lot of times it's like you didn't have to sacrifice yourself. Um, but okay.
I mean,
Why?
in Seiya, wait, I shall think. In Saint Seiya, they sacrifice themselves for good reasons. And
Well, 20 minutes ago you were saying you had a good reason for calling people a bitch when they insulted you if you didn't respect them, and then I think 5 minutes ago you agreed that wasn't a good reason. What if those weren't good reasons in the anime?
shut up. You shall spell.
And this is why I paid off Caldwell. So I could speak my mind too. You're treading on my territory when we talk about anime. That is my house. So you promise you'll tell me how it goes with Sir Kararis?
I'll tell you how it goes.
Sounds great. And I mean, who knows? Maybe this will start a healing process and you and him can get along. I notice he's been a little cold towards you and you've been a little snippy towards him. Is that what Maxine would have wanted?
Yeah, that no. Yeah, how she's normally stands. She's probably like always perking up, and that she just drops her shoulders. No, it's why I want to apologize. It's why I tried apologizing that time, coffee shop, but he was still a dick to me.
Well, go before him, dress nice. If you want, you can borrow one of my dresses. You can
Oh, I
look like a
have heard of.
cupcake, a murderous cupcake, a murder cake.
Fuck, as much as I love the term murder cake, no, I'm not dressing up as a cupcake. I have plenty of dresses. It's okay.
All right. Dress up. Be polite. Curtsy. Call him Sir Carraris. Don't call him Charles.
Yeah, I know. So Sukararis. Okay, I can call him Sukararis. You there? I see you.
Right?
Okay. I wasn't sure. Sorry. You can get so yeah, I can call him Sukararis.
And not be mean to him. If you want to rant about it later, I'm available. Amber's really good at listening.
Yeah, I know she is.
And I'm sure that there are others who would be willing to be there for you as well, not just us. Plus, once you're on the good side again, once you've made up, who knows where you can go from there?
Where do you think I could go from there? Where would you see me go from there?
Preparing yourself for a ball, being a lot more polite in public, and developing and cultivating a potentially useful number of social connections. After that, it depends on what your dream is.
I shall nod.
I only facilitate dreams that people already have. I'm not very good at giving them direction for new ones. Now, if you're looking for direction, Amber, William, if you want to join that crusade, and the best one when it comes to knowing what he wants, Sir Carraris.
She makes a grimace when when Elle starts talking about Sukararis. Anyways, ooh. So, wait, I'll show you. And she'll get her phone out. No, wait, let me get that. I like purple, but I think I'll wear purple when I go see Carraris. So, wait, two different dresses. Where are they? And she'll start looking at her phone. Oh, there they are. And she'll show like that one or that one.
Show him again.
And she shows that one. She guess well, there's that one, and the other one is that one.
The second one.
So it goes so that one.
Yeah, this one.
Okay. And she puts the phone away.
So there you go. I think we have our plan, and this could work out very well for you. I mean, it could also go horribly wrong and everything will burn to the ground, but those are the two extremes of advice I give, I guess. I'm not Amber.
I mean,
Amber's ends in
like,
love and happiness, and mine ends in either fire or more fire. Pick one.
more fire. Just small.
Well, then you better make a good impression.
Okay.
Remember, it doesn't matter what they say to you. All that matters is what you say to them. Because you're the one who cares about you.
Okay, about my friends more. But yeah.
Well, and as we've discussed, it doesn't matter what they say about your friends if you don't respect them. They're not worth it.
And she'll nod.
I mean, again, after all, you don't care about honor.
Not really, no.
So there you go. Well, let's enjoy our tea and then thank Caldwell afterwards for being such a gracious host.
And she'll smile and nod. You know, sometimes you never met her. My best friend. She had to leave because her mom was sick. But she was my best friend, and you remind me of her sometimes.
Well, I appreciate that.
She was silly too. When I first went on court, she helped me get out with the less harm as possible. I miss her. Mm. Not yours.
I figure this is a good stopping place then, unless you got something else.
No, this is good.
All right. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. And so concludes another game of the Living World of Darkness, Changeling the Dreaming 20th Anniversary Edition. Thank you.